Jan and I have been very popular this week. We've received well over 100 calls, texts, emails from people asking whether Jan was all right. Someone in another part of the world had hacked into Jan's email and sent a message to every one of our contacts asking for help for Jan. The message was a scam. And thanks to help from our Gary, it has now been resolved. Last week, it was Brian who had been hacked. So folks, do not open anything that looks suspicious. If you do open it, change your password. And one of you recently told me how you got caught in a telephone scam. This is a reminder. Do not respond to requests for money, gift cards, or do not give out any personal information over the phone. The good news is that Jan and I were assured that we have so many friends who are ready and willing to help when we need it. So thank you for that. Our Knox knitters continue to meet by the Indigenous Stone Gathering Circle by the lake at Tannery Park, and you are invited to walk by, stop by, or to join them between 11:30 and 1 on Fridays. They're a hardy group, and they will continue to meet for as long as it's possible. And other small groups are continuing to do the same in open air spaces. The Muskoka chairs will stay out at 268, so do drop by. If it's raining, we space our chairs out in a very well-ventilated garage. So recovering from surgery this week are Linda and Harry, and from laser surgery, Ray and Roma. And your phone calls, your prayers, and your cards of encouragement mean so much as they recover from their surgeries. We ask you to pray for Norma, who will be having surgery on November the 4th, and for our two Jims who are currently in hospital. We ask you too to pray for Clarice's nephew, a young surgeon in Texas with COVID. Thankfully, he's been taken off that ventilator, but he is still so very weak and needs your prayers. With the number of people testing positive and becoming ill this second round of COVID, as it continues to rise, please pray for those who are vulnerable, especially those in our retirement homes and in our long-term care homes. I also invite you to pray for Helen and Florence, who are preparing to move in November, just that all will go smoothly in the midst of this pandemic for them. Merle, who was busy baking her wonderful lemon delicacies this week while Mike was licking out the bowl, clearly pointed out to me, she said, "Lynn, we will get through this. We will get through this wiser and fatter." I cannot say often enough how wonderful it is knowing that you are reaching out to others because you care or because you need a friend to talk to. So many of you share what worship services mean to you. They're not just wonderful anymore, but they have become a necessary and a high point of your week as we move through this pandemic together, yet apart. Thanks be to God.